allowing this chill beat to just happen while we just, give it a little bit. Not playing much Perfect Dark here, even though it says I'm playing Perfect Dark. I'll play a little bit, of course, but, won't be much, but we'll allow these chill beats to happen while people come in. I'm gonna fool everyone because this is N64 random night. Hey, it's Sunday. Hey! Harsh noise. Let these chill beats of Perfect Dark happen.
Hi there.
Hiya.
Hello.
Practice makes perfect. Hi.
Hi.
Watch the N64 people as they stretch. Great. I played a little bit of Perfect Dark actually before this stream. I was playing just a couple missions. I had a save file with only the first mission done. So I'm just like, yo, here we go. Let's play some Perfect Dark. So it was in my N64 already, so that's why we're here. This is actually a pretty cool game. I have always liked this game more than GoldenEye on the system. That's because this game is cool.
Hi, what can I do for you? Hiya.
You can do holo training. Yeah, it's good. It's got a each mission is sort of its own. You have various objectives to complete for that mission, and just it's sort of kind of an open. It's not like an open mission structure, but it's a fun time going through this game, and it doesn't control what a first-person shooter would control today, but I think it's still. It looks pretty good. It chugs. It runs pretty rough, actually. This game does a lot. But it is a good time. Every time I play, I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. It's got kind of a generous auto aim to its first-person shooter. This is the hub, so there's not much here that we're doing here. But the control scheme here is not what it seems like for a first-person shooter. You're using the control stick to move up, to move forward and back, but you also use it to turn. So you're turning with the stick. Well, you strafe with the C buttons and the D-pad, or the D-pad. And then you look up and down with the C buttons as well. So instead of just having your movement on one stick and then your camera on another, you're kind of it's kind of half and half. It's just a thing to get used to if you play old first-person shooters. And you can just use you hold the R button. It's a bit weird, it's something you just kind of get used to, and plus this game kind of it's kind of a slower game, so it's not requiring you to move so fast. That helps a lot. It is weird, but it's something, the game sort of helps you halfway. There's an auto-aim, like I said too, when it comes to actual gunplay. There's little puzzles that happen with using gadgets. Some missions give you a little spy cam. But yeah, I might just sneak into one mission here real quick. I have to get back to the computer. I forget where it is. Hey, Poncho. You never played this one? Ah, this one's actually okay.
Hello, Joanna.
Hey.
It's got a whole bunch of... It's got cinematic cutscenes. It's got a bit. Excuse me. Yeah. I actually don't have my copy of GoldenEye anymore. I don't know where it went. It's one of those I'm like, did I lose it in a move or something at one point? 'Cause I did have a copy at some time, but I don't anymore. I'm not sure if I had let someone borrow it, if I had let someone do, something with it. I don't know. Oh, this is the carry case too. So, like, each mission has its own, like, multiple sections to it. For example, if we just do this here. I'll just play a little bit of this one. I'm not playing much Perfect Dark here because I actually have a good stack. People actually did some voting on games. Perfect Dark was not one of them. Perfect Dark's one of the ones I threw in there. You can watch me play a first-person shooter.
What?
Oh, yo, by the way, this soundtrack...
Stop. I don't want to die.
He doesn't want to die.
We've got a contact. What the hell? Got problems.
They fall very well. I gotta be honest, the actual graphics in this game look really good. Like, this is late N64, just kind of at its finest. This came out around the same time as, like, Majora's Mask. So this does use the, this game actually does use the expansion pack. Yeah, there's a bit. I think Joanna here is a model, is actually a full-on model. It's she's not like just an arm. I believe so. Although I think her movement's a little weird, because sometimes in like first-person shooters, it's like an arm and a, some other sort of shape. It's like, for example, here. We have this thing. And she's like a model here. Though I'm not sure what happened, what happens here in this, but hey, there you go. There we go.
Intruder alert!
Now, there is a remake of this game on the 360. It looks pretty good. I've never played it, but it does look... It's just a better-looking version of this. I think it came out around the same time as that. Maybe a little bit after that that sequel, that prequel that came out on there. I've played a little bit of that game. That's an interesting game, especially on the 360. Oh, yeah, we're back in this room. Okay. I get lost sometimes. I get lost in first-person shooters. I don't play them often. I've played some. I've played through the original Halo a few times, and also Halo 2. Doom I've played through. The original Doom. I've played a bit of 2016. It's all right. First-person exploration. I think I agree with you there on that one. Like Metroid, I prefer Metroid Prime. Personally. There we go. Yeah. It depends. Like, first-person dungeon crawlers are fine. Those aren't really, like... That's just an abstract, you know, kind of just an abstraction of things. It depends, though. I've always had a problem with movement in first person. So I think it's because these particular control schemes were never very good. The changed control schemes of other, like modern first-person shooters do feel a little bit better. Probably. Like Halo does actually feel pretty good, but I think even Halo was hard to control for a while. Because even I played a little bit of GoldenEye back in the day. It was unavoidable. Of course, then I'd show people how to actually play Star Fox 64. That's what really happened with the N64. That game is actually not on our docket at all, but that's fine. That's a game that gets a full playthrough later. There's a guy down here.
And again. Oh my God! She's got a gun.
Great. Yeah, I can definitely, like I have a problem with depth perception anyway. Apparently. Apparently I do. In the military, that was a thing. The VA is very British. Oh yeah, I mean, the thing is too is that there's VA in this game. There's voice in an N64 game. This is a cartridge game. This is a cartridge N64 game. Like this looks like this kind of looks and sounds like really good. And I mean, it's fine. I did some voice for the original version of Bunny that is not on itch. The one that's on itch is actually one that I've edited a little bit. I actually removed the voice acting. It's okay. It's good. It's fine. If you want it, I still have it, but oh god, it's bad. I have the executable. I have it saved. It's not like I removed. It's not like I deleted it from the world. In fact, it's probably still on the internet somewhere. It's probably back on like Hostanet or something, like if that's still around. It's not good. It's not really good. The one on itch does have a couple of... No, I did not. I'm about to do something with my voice, and it's something that I've done before, but... Like, I've done it really deep before. Like, I can do very raspy voices like this. But I can also, like, get my voice really high-pitched, and that's what it is. Like, I'm about to do it. It's about to sound really... If you don't want me to do it, say now. I'll wait a little bit. Hold on, while these hired goons. Okay.
I warned you all. Y'all told me not to do the voice, but I went ahead and did it anyway.
Whew, alright. I can still do that. I'm not sure if it's a talent or if it's a, just something to be scared of. Alright, we actually have to wait for this little guy here. See this little guy? He's a good robot. That just sounds like John Thayer normal. No, it's not John Thayer normal. It's a different type of sound. But the original Bunny is full of that voice acting that sounds like that. It may be a little higher it may be a little higher. I can't quite get it as high anymore, but I can still do it, which scares me. It's how we perceive John Thayer.
We've got a cut. Oh my God.
You have a shot shoulder. Like I said, there is a auto aim to this game that actually does help with actually shooting down some hired goons. Or I guess they're security guards. In this mission, we're trying to extract a data AI or something like that.
That's the highest security sector. Dr. Carl has got to be nearby.
Get her.
Oh.
I don't want to die.
I did pick up a dragon. Alright, we have to use our data uplink. Right. I want that. Okay. Basically, I make a funny voice. Basically, it's my excuse to make funny voices. Let's see if there's anything else in here. I actually just played this mission a little bit ago. That's why I'm... Oh wait, that's right. We have to do it over here first. This does play kind of like Gold. This is like this game here is basically a sequel to GoldenEye, just without the 007 license, which is the best way probably to make any video game. When you make just kind of make your own without getting the license. Like this team, I think this team kind of split off. Like a lot of people from this team split off from Rare after this game, and they did Time Splitters, if I remember right. I remember that game being kind of a big PS2 thing. Hold on. go.
Dr. Carroll? Dr. Carroll, are you here?
Well?
I hit the A button. Hey, that was better accuracy than when I just played this. And then each mission kind of split up into, or each little object set in that mission is kind of split its own things. You can take breaks as you need to. Come back, listen to this chill music. So this is random N64 night. So I had people on Twitter just tell me certain games, and I do see the frames dropped. Like I have like 3% frames dropped here, but that's fine. Well, that's good for now. But I had people on Twitter pick random games out from here. So I do have that stack here. Some of the games I didn't have, like I know Liana actually requested Nightmare Creatures. Like that one I don't have. But she did also tell me Conquer later on, so that's actually in the list here. But I will kind of go through this list and kind of go down a little bit. Like Kirby 64 is in here, and actually one of them is in here was Castlevania. June actually wanted me to do a Castlevania game on the N64. I know you said 64, or like Castlevania 64 specifically. I actually don't have the original version of the game I said, but I do have the Legacy of Darkness version, which it kind of blew my mind when I bought this. I was like, wait, this is the same game? Yeah, I'm not going to save. I think most, if not all, the Konami games require the memory card to save, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, Legacy of Darkness is the better version of the game. It pretty much has most, if not all, like almost all the content from the 64. It just kind of refines it. It is still not an amazing game, but it's still a pretty cool game. We're actually going to do low resolution. It doesn't matter too much. The frame rate actually dips a bit more with the high resolution. High resolution. I'll check a couple options here real quick, just to make sure what the buttons are. That one, attack 2, collect items, change camera, item attack, werewolf attack, lock on, crouch. It's stretching. I mean, high resolution for the N64. Let's give it a little bit here. High resolution for high resolution for 1998, 1999 would be on a video game console would be 480i, maybe. Yeah, 480i on a you know, through AV cables, maybe S-Video if you're lucky on the N64, if you have one of those, because the N64 can do pretty cool, pretty good looking S-Video. I mean, all games really need a werewolf attack. So funny, it's on the L button, which is like a hard button to reach on the normal controller, but I'm using the Retro Brawler for this, and the L button's like right available for me. Gotta be honest, this game is kind of cool looking. Even Sonic the Hedgehog has a werewolf button. One of I think Matt McMuscles did a What Happened on Castlevania 64 recently. I do notice some frames dropping, but it's not PlayStation attempt bad. So it's probably okay. I'm actually gonna skip a little bit of intro here since we're working through a couple games here. Just kind of play.
Cornell, also known as Blue Crescent Moon.
They just said also known as.
Through magic of the ancients, the man-beast warrior obtained a physical body.
Oh, you never
of
played
near
it, so you don't know.
immortality, and a power that surpasses that of a wild beast. The man-beasts, choosing to live harmoniously with humans, sealed away their enormous magical powers to prevent them from being used. However, through severe ascetic training, Cornell acquired the art for releasing the sealed man-wolf power. After a year of traveling and ascetic training, Cornell rushed back to his village, only to find that evil spirits had set the village on fire, engulfing the village in a lotus flower of flames. His only living blood relative, his sister Ada, was carried away by the evil spirits. Now, he must save her. Cornell uses the man-wolf's acute sense of smell to track the scent of his sister's blood. Reinhard Schneider, Carrie Fernandez. We go back 8 years in time, before the period in which these two young warriors risked their lives battling against the devil. Now, the truth that has been shrouded in the gloom of darkness will be revealed.
Thousands of years ago, when werewolves and hedgehogs lived side by side. Yo! So this is like a new starting level, actually, for the game. This boat. It's pretty much just a Castlevania 3 reference. They're trying to appease that. Maybe. I don't know. This song's actually alright. There we go. Oh. It does... It is kind of tough to play properly. Also, I need to go ahead and state too that I am using a I am using the Retro Brawler still as a controller, because it is a good control. I'm like, yeah, no, this is a pretty good controller now. I think there's a switch somewhere around here. Yeah, it's a little bit of trouble. It does take... Here we go. Here we go. Gotta rotate the mast. You have kind of a freedom when it comes to how the kind of looks here. Here we go. It's the right C button, because your camera control is basically pressing the up button to change your camera style. Holding it to do a view like that, or pressing the R button to pull it behind you. That's actually something I'm kind of used to myself, so like the camera doesn't bother me too much. Just jump backwards right there. But you kind of have to put yourself in position to actually like do what you want to do. You can also punch ghosts in the air, so I mean, honestly, it can't be that bad of a game, right? But can you smooch ghosts in the air? That's the real question. Key. Deck key. There are 2 attack buttons, so... Also, like, yo, this song is actually pretty good, too. Roast chicken. This is now really a Castlevania game. There we go. There we go. Just checking around here real quick. Okay, I think we're just going this way then. I know the original version of the game, apparently, like, one of the big complaints you always hear about that one is that there's not much music. This has music. It is more music than it usually has. Knife. Alright, I forget what to do exactly. We can look at a nice ship though. I want to get to the I want to get to the motorcycle things because you specifically said vroom vroom when you suggested it. I know exactly what you meant. I just realized these are candles to destroy. That's Castlevania. You destroy things with candles. Got gold. Oh wait, I have a key. I forgot I have a key. I can use that. Skeleton. Oh, I'm getting blasted. Oh. I mean, there you go. Does any Belmont have that? Actually, one does. It's Richter. But, you know. Not helping my case. Yeah, this is Demon Souls Remastered. This is... They made a N64 mode, which is kind of great. I think more games should do that. Ukulele has an N64 mode, where all the graphics turn into an N64 game's graphics. Still in widescreen, though, so... Actually, Perfect Dark still has a widescreen mode. Anyway, hey, Liana. How's it going? Sadly, I don't have Nightmare Creatures, but I do have Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, which is better than nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Face the correct direction. There we go. Oh, I probably not do that. The Sahagins are coming. Cornell is no Sonic the Hedgehog, so he's not dying when he hits water. In the first level, no less, right? Probably use my roast chicken. It's not too bad. Sad werewolf boy jumps on platforms. He's gonna eat this roast chicken. There he goes. Yo, this is like straight up a boss from Rondo of Blood. And this song is also from Rondo of Blood. Well, I'm dropping 2 frames tonight. Yeah. This is Castlevania. This is Castlevania 64. This is the Legacy of Darkness version. This is not the original version of the game. So you can tell my confusion. When this was the first exposure I ever had to me playing this game, and I was like, wait, this is Castlevania 64? Now granted, this is the Legacy of Darkness version, so it's not the original game. Like, was like, oh, this is actually like really good, or this is actually like decent, at least. I felt lied to, basically. Now, granted, this does actually turn into like more of like Castlevania 64, of what you hear about. I was like, dang, that was a great start. I think so too. Although you do have this, which is not too bad. Oh, there's the lightning. This flashing. Right, you never did play it. I know some people who've gone back to it and like, oh no, it's still bad. Other people who are like, oh, this isn't so bad. Route. Dang. Oh. Dang. Still kind of dark. It's actually a little brighter on the stream than what I'm seeing. Big skeleton. Plus, Cornell's a little bit easier than like the other characters, from what I've kind of done as well. He's... yeah, this is that game. Yeah, the original version has... this game has those two. This game has those two. I mean, to be fair, motorcycles and chainsaws, like chainsaw guys, are like in regular Castlevania, so it's not that out of place. From what I understand, one of the original characters they thought of for the game was supposed to be someone with a chainsaw for a hand. It's not out of place for a Castlevania game, really. Power up. Year-wise? You know, I don't even know. Probably 1800, probably 1800s or something. The sage points to the right path. $1844, okay. Oh, well. Too bad. When did Castlevania ever make sense? This is Legacy of Darkness, yeah. It takes place 8 years before the original game. Though that content is still in this game. I think we go this way. Alternate 1999. That's right. Oh. Oops. Okay, I walked off. I'm gonna do a little more of this game, actually. I walked off that path. That was my fault. It's sort of like this. particular Cornell playthrough takes place before that. And then you get the Carrie and Reinhardt stuff afterwards. I have to fight the skeleton again. I know how to fight the skeleton again. Oh. This time I get hit by the tree. Oh. Thomas, walk around the tree. Don't get hit by the tree. Yeah, that's basically how it is. I'm getting some drops here. Not as bad as what we had before at one time, but I'm gonna do one thing real quick. I'm gonna... I'm actually gonna close Discord. Maybe that'll help a little bit. There we go. Are they bearable this time? Yeah, they're... Okay, good. It's still like it's dropped like 5% of the total frames so far is what I'm seeing, which is a little more than usual. Skeletons. I'm assuming that's the sage. He's pointing to the right path, maybe? I don't know. Skeleton warriors. Great. When I see a skeleton, I usually embrace it because I know truly the real skeletons are inside all of us. Looking around. The real skeleton war is the war that's inside all of us. I'm going to move something real fast. The fun part about the skeleton war is that you get to fight it twice. Uh-oh. Ah, it's a big boy. Got him. Power up. That's the... I gotta make this jump again! Oh, skeleton war over here. June, we're all dealing with our inner cringe. That's the real. Oh wait, no, that's not the gate we opened. I think it was the other gate. I'm just gonna jump across this bridge again like I did before. The real skeleton boys when you're over 35. That's 6 years. Oh, that's like 7 years for me. Please don't say that. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding about that. Well, it's a person who turns into a wolf. Fighting monsters and powering up. That's basically... That sounds like Altered Beast to me. I don't think I should go down there. I might die again. Yeah, that sounds like Altered Beast to me. What's over there? I'm not jumping down there. I'm just looking. Oh, we're good. Okay. That was not a bottomless pit, like it was the last time. Action view. Oh. There's some puzzle solving here. Oh. The camera is trying. It's not your enemy, it's your friend. It truly is your friend. That is a bad thing down there, though. Have you all ever play Donkey Kong Country 3? Just asking. I find some people have not played that one. That game does have a lightning level called Lightning Lookout. It is a very, very fun level. It's also very, very tough. It's one of the last levels in the game. Well, last levels if you're doing, if you're not doing, fun stuff. Never got to Lightning Lookout. Okay. And that level's fun. It's hard. Only one's tropical freeze. Fix that. Oh, I see. I see. I see what's going on here. This is timed. Only when he plays tropical freeze. Yeah. Fix that. It's a game to play while you have kidney stone. It's a hard game. You must have played the Wii. I think we talked about this before. I think you played the Wii U version then of that one for sure. Because that's a that game is on Wii U until I got that funky new mode. On your neighbor's Switch. Tropical Freeze is good. It's a good difficult one. New funky mode. I didn't like use it for like a serious playthrough, but I did actually play as Funky a couple times in the levels, just to try them. It's like, oh wow, this is pretty good. Oh, this is that gate that's way over there, isn't it? That's an electric skeleton. That needs to die immediately. I don't care what skeleton war rank you're in. If you're an electric skeleton, that needs to die immediately. Oh no, the platforms are gone. I have to actually jump. I think that's fair. Like, if you need to use them, if you want to use them, if they make it more fun for you, you should definitely use it. I think using it is absolutely fine. And actually, the funky mode's not really like an assist. It's just kind of a different playable character. He has a couple different mechanics. Like, one of them is actually being able to stand on spikes. Toadette in New Super Mario Bros. U. I slipped. Oh. Yikes. Restarting the stage. Alright. I think we're pretty much, with Legacy of Darkness, I think we've done quite a bit. I've actually been playing for already an hour of streaming. I have more games to go through. You slip, and we get a violin. That's what happens. But I think we'll go ahead and move on from Legacy of Darkness, because I actually did quite a bit of this one. So I'm going to do... What's next? Mood Whiplash. This was recommended, I believe, by... Was it Fresno, I think? I believe it was Fresno. Tal. We're gonna look at Happy Fairies, because I like looking at Happy Fairies. Mood Whiplash! Well, Funky has a surfboard. He stands on the surfboard with the spikes. Toho Kirby game. I like this game a lot. I don't know if this cart actually has like completed save file. I don't think it does. In fact, no, it doesn't. Because I usually play this on like the Wii Virtual Console, like the Wii U Virtual Console. Yeah, that'd be Pokemon Puzzle League if it was paneled upon. I have that, but nobody recommended it. I didn't pull it out. So, shoot. I'm just gonna see what this was. Alright, perfect. You were doing very good, Thomas. I think you just tried this game out when you bought it. You learned about the creepy final boss and worked your way backwards. It's fair enough. That one save file on here probably has at least up to like the my favorite boss in the game. So Kirby 64, we played Klonoa a few weeks ago. Gotta get on that. We played Klonoa, which is a platformer. It's a 2.5D. We played through Klonoa 1, just straight through a few weeks ago. That game is amazing. Yeah, the Klonoa finale is fantastic. But, Kirby 64 kind of plays a little, like, you know, has the same sort of 2.5D thing, except everything is a 3D model in this game. I probably know what song that is in Klonoa 2. We are going to play Klonoa 2 on stream at some point. All of it, so... that'll probably be sooner than later. Now that I've done Bomberman 64 and Klonoa 1, it's time we do Bomberman Hero at some point, and then also Klonoa 2. I'm thinking about the Game Boy Advance Klonoa games, but I only own one of them. But I can easily emulate the other ones. Kirby games are pretty good. This is one of my favorites. My favorite Kirby games are this one. This one is, like, I'd say, like, my third favorite. Superstar is, I think, fantastic. And then there's, of course, my favorite Kirby game is actually Kirby's Dream Land 3. I think that game has a good vibe to it. And just, overall, I like its level design. I like its 100% completion. It's my favorite game to, like, 100% complete. Because it's so nice. Like, that game is all about being nice to people. It's all about being nice to people. It's so good. I love it. I actually got that game, like, when it came out. Like, Dreamland 3 is one of my favorites. Even though it is kind of it's a simple game. It's not the Kirby game that's like Superstar. It doesn't have the really good moments of that game, but I like it a lot. The look is so good. Oh, it's gonna fall. There we go, we got it. I think overall, like, it does not have the copy abilities of Superstar, or like the combination powers like this game does. Like, I didn't explain anything at all with this game, that you can combine abilities in this game to make other abilities. So I've combined Cutter and Flame to make a Flame Sword. This game is like a straight-up sequel to Dreamland 3, though. Except the levels are not all about being nice to people. Oh, first we're gonna look at the best Kirby character. It's Adeline. Best girl. Best character. She's a great boss in Dreamland 3. This game actually reprises that fight. Adol is here. Adeline is good. Ken. Her name is Ado in Ado in Dreamland 3. I have no idea what that is. She's drawing hentai to attack us. Here we go. This is a reprise of her boss fight in Dreamland 3. This guy's actually from, like, that guy's from actually, like, Dreamland 2. It's probably a testicle. Then she just summons the final, like, the first form of the final boss in Dreamland 3. Just casually. There we go. Attack, not two, just one. But she's alright, see? She has awakened. She is no longer drawing hentai. The Dreamland 3 final boss, Hyperzone, is really, really good. Dreamland 3 is my favorite game of them. Though I do like, they beat the horny out of her. My flaming sword is a horny stick. Is the horny stick. I've beaten her with the horny stick. Kirby assert. Yeah. I actually think that it's Cutter you need for the ones in here. There we go. Now, even though this is one of the only 2D platformers on the N64, it is not my favorite 2D platformer on the N64. That game is not on our stack for today, but we will play that game at some point. Hey, Sayara. Adeline got the horny stick. She drew a censored object, and we had to use the horny stick on her. She's good now. Yeah, Mischief Makers. Oh, the song is good, by the way. The song is really good. Also, Sayara, I got your Discord message, but I have not looked at the image yet. I saw it when I started streaming. I was like, oh no, I have an image from Sayara that I have to look at. But I have not looked at it yet. Sandwich. Getting those few drops, but they're just adding up over time. Looks like it's a Cutter, but I need something that aims down. And this attack does not aim down. That's how it works. Is Guts cosplay? It's also a it's also Kirby's it's not just Guts, it's also his Cloud cosplay. Try something. The base spec, the base. This is also the Demon's Souls remake. Yeah. The base here is really good. But it's also from another Kirby song. It's from Dreamland 3. The base. It's the castle stage of Dreamland 3, the last stage before DDD fight. Gonna try some. I don't think it's big enough. No, I'm just it's okay. It's okay, Sunday. I'm just aging myself a little bit right now. Let's see. This game came out in '99. Is that right? In North America? That feels right to me. I think you're right. It is double green. Is that a? Try it. Yeah, there we go. Double green should be that. Yeah, that'll match. That'll do it. So I'm just aging myself here real quick. So that means that this was your first video game the year you started high school. So I am younger than that. I was in... I was 4th grade. 99 was 4th grade. That sounds about right. Start of 4th grade. Because 2001 was 5th grade. That sounds about right. What do you think about that? No. It's like 3rd grade or something. I was living in Ohio. I know that. Living in Ohio, moved to South Carolina around that time. As far as, like, living goes. Rugrats, search for Reptar. Okay. Yeah. There's always a console we got a little bit like, you know, there's always like one, like, kind of with things. Like we had the NES when I was growing up, but the Super Nintendo we got like in '94, so it was like a little late into that console. So I played a lot of the SNES, like the late SNES games when they came out, like Kirby Kirby Superstar, Kirby's Dream Land 3, and like Donkey Kong Country 2. So things like that. Like we didn't get the N64 until like '99. It was like '99 or like late '98. That's the LodgeNet. Yeah, Sunday, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the LodgeNet. The LodgeNet N64 controllers. Yeah, I remember those. I've never used one of those. I've seen them around, but never did use one. DD, but I did run into him multiple times. But it's okay. DDD's good now. He's out of his hangover. They all jump off the castle. He's being all tsundere. He's like, no, I'm not gonna help. Like, okay, no, I'm not gonna help at all. No. He's mad. It's like, fine, I'll do it. Yo. Don't eat dark matter, but you can eat chicken leg. So, this game's got bosses and rotating things. Good idea. Because we're not cowards in Kirby games, we fight our bosses without power-ups. I discovered that everybody complains about Kirby bosses being too easy, and then I discovered, oh, you're all using power-ups. You're all using abilities. No. This is how you fight Kirby bosses. So each boss does have 2 phases to them. This is the second phase. Hey, that's how you do it. PS3 games are cheap. Yo, PS3 games are cheap right now. That's if you're jumping to like that. The PS3 library is really, really cheap right now. I'd say you can get for most of what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for something for that system, you can get it. You're having to flash PS1 and 2 games though with it? Okay. That's still, that's still good. Yeah, the thing is, like, if you're just, like, sticking down console generations, like, a couple times, you're saving. Because there's still good stuff on the PS3. Like, it's not... It's a weird... Like, that entire era is kind of weird, because like, the PS3 and the 360 are very similar libraries, but there's some things that run better on certain systems. But if you're just, you know, keeping patient, looking for stuff, it's good. I gotta think of my recommendations. Because, like, you know me, I like JRPGs. As far as, like, I would say, like, one of my favorite games on the PS... Like, my favorite PS3 game, I'd say, it's exclusive for the system, is Tales of Xillia and Tales of Xillia 2. I think those are two of my favorites. Yeah, Shadows of the Colossus is PS2. There is a PS3 version of that game, but it's a collection along with Eco and Shadows of the Colossus. Yeah, that does exist. Tales. Xillia is actually a pretty, like, decent Tales of game. And Xillia 2 is, like, really, really good. But I can't recommend that game without also recommending 1, because it's like Xillia 1 is the basic Tales of game, and then Xillia 2 is like the weird sequel. Tales game on Game Gear. Which one? The Tales Sky Patrol or Tales Adventure? I gotta think of more. People are not going to recommend Drakengard 3, but Drakengard 3 is cool and interesting. It's also a lot. It's probably adventure, if you've played it like on an actual Game Gear and you're North American, because that game actually did come out in North America. Over here. Oh yeah, this OST is really good. Yeah, these are all good songs. I'm getting like... I actually would not call Zestiria or Berseria very weird. Thematically, Berseria is a little different. But like, as far as like weird goes, that game's not too weird. Tales of Xillia 2 is... that game's story concept, I don't know if I can... I'll give a little bit of it. It's about the main character is able to travel into other timelines and destroy them in order to create one timeline. However, like, the story goes into if that's even like a good thing to even start doing. Like, every kind of chapter in that game has the main characters, along with like other characters from like Xillia 1, going into different parallel universes in order to destroy the thing that caused that existence to happen in the first place. You do that for fun? The reason why is that this organization is looking to, like, the organization that's able to do this is looking for, like, they're looking to open the door to, basically to recreate existence in their own way. And the main character gets, you know, suckered into it through debt. It's, in yellow. Which power-ups are those? Is it Thunder? The disco timeline? There's a lot. Like Xillia 2 is... Oh. Yeah, it is. Ugh, I don't have Needle anymore. June is just... now I know what June needs. Forever Groovin'. Just to make sure real quick, the stream is still looking okay, right? Like, it's not dropping too much. So I've noticed a lot of drops happening, but... like, on a... like, it's like 11% right now, but it's not been, like... no one said anything, so I'm just making sure. It's kind of stuttery? Okay. Alright. It's good to know. Not too nuts, but it is there. Okay. Pillars knocking down. Yeah, this is good. Kind of show some powers. Drill. Yeah, just kind of give the soundtrack a little bit of appreciation. This soundtrack's really good. We've played Mr. Driller before on stream. Yeah, it's... I will admit, like, the later Kirby games are fine. Like, I'd say starting from, like, Return to Dreamland for Wii. Like, those games are fine. I think the only one that really kind of stands out of those, though, is Planet Robobot. In particular, like, both, I think all three, like, Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, and, the Switch one, which is counting only 4 of them, really. So, you know, it's not as many, I think, as people think, but all of those games do feel a little too samey to me. Like, they're fine, but I do think there's just kind of a little bit... Yeah, there is kind of ones that are just, you know, like, you know, you like the ones you like for some reason. Triple Deluxe, you know, from that one. I like Robobot best out of those. I think that game's particular gimmick is really good. Because, you know, giant robot. Or robot. I just kind of like where that game sort of goes visually and just overall. I think Robobot's the best one of those. That game goes hard. Like, that game goes, like, absolutely hard. As far as, like, Kirby final bosses go, that game's got something good. I don't want to say it if, I actually don't want to say it. Like, it's, like, actually really cool. In that game, you do get a, for some stages, and actually a lot of, like, more than just one. It's, like, more than just, like, one little stage at a time. It's multiple stages. You get a lot of, options when it comes to your robot that you get. Your robot can also get power-ups itself. Yeah, that's, oh. That's, Star Allies. Star Allies is the Switch one, which I replayed, just kind of straight through, just, like, trying to, like, replay it. And there's some things I like in that game of what it does. I love that game's world. That game only has 4 worlds, but it's, like, 40 levels. And, like, each world escalates. Like, the first world is just like the green grass area, where you fight Wispy Woods and then King Dedede and the credits roll. And then the second world is just Popstar. Like, straight up the entire Popstar. The third world is amazing. It's called Jam Bastion. It is a giant large fortress that slams itself into Popstar. And it's, like, really, really big. It's got, like, it has, like, 3 bosses, like, in it. I know it's, like, 4 bosses, actually. I forgot. Of, Pon and Connor in there. From Dreamland 3. The raccoon and the fox. And then World 4 is the galaxy. And then after that, then you have a separate final boss as its own world, but it's just the final boss. Void Termina, I think is its name. The Gurren Lagann of Kirby is Robobot, actually. Gotcha. Oh, that's the Canvas Curse sequel. Rainbow Curse. That game is, like, actually on my list of Kirby games that I don't think are actually, like, very good. The game is fine, but like, Canvas Curse is, like, a hard act to follow. Like, Canvas Curse is, like, hands down one of the best Kirby games. I don't own it anymore. I wish I did. I can't stream it, but, you know. Actually, I will look and see if that game is on Wii U Virtual Console. I bet it is. Because, like, probably forget this, but there are Wii U, there are 3DS or DS Virtual Console games on Wii U. I know Mario & Luigi 2 is on there. The Partners in Time. Marks. Marks is pretty good. If we're going with, like, my favorite Kirby villain... Every real G loves Marks. I'm not sure. Favorite Kirby villain? Because I like Dark Matter. I like Dark Matter a lot. Actually, real quick for this game, we're going to do one thing before we leave. I'm going to do this. Let's check that one save file that has stuff actually done. Yeah, they do. They're up here. Ah, gotcha. Yep. Good night, June. We'll do a little more Kirby. I'm gonna do this boss real quick, because this is my favorite Kirby boss. Of any Kirby game, this is my favorite boss. This is my favorite Kirby boss song, also. I think this is a, I just want to see this boss. I don't have to beat it. This is actually like one of the harder Kirby bosses. I hit it too hard. Alright, I just wanted to see that. So, actually, we've already been going for like an hour and a half. I was gonna go a little harder here. Let me see here. So, unfortunately, June did leave, and actually, this one was not suggested by them, but Laffy actually recommended this one. Though I don't believe Laffy is here, but that's alright. We're gonna do a game that I'm going to eventually play. Like, we're actually gonna come back to this one. Let's see if I did it right. I did. So, we're gonna come back to this game at some point. This is Bomberman Hero. It's actually a really cool platformer. This is the next game we'll do for like other Bomberman games, since we did 64. But we're going to do this level right here. So Bomberman Hero has a cheat code where you press the start button multiple times when you turn on the game, and you unlock a hidden world. Just like it's like 3 levels. But you know, just a little sample of what we're going to do next for like a Bomberman game. The secret in Bomber Star will be destroyed. Okay. So, this game has like a great soundtrack. I'm gonna just like go for a little bit. Hey, Raven. We're doing random N64 games recommended by people on Twitter. Even if they're not here. Whoa. Bomber Boy can't jump usually, except in this game where he can. Now, this is Bomberman Hero. Now this is actually a special world in Bomberman Hero. You unlock with a code, like I mentioned. It's just pressing the start button multiple times on the multiple, like you're slamming it down like I can. Like the original way to do to unlock it, like the for the Japanese release, was to buy a controller that can do turbo from Hudson. To do it, but I can rapidly hit the start button faster than any turbo controller. With all the gaming I've done. So you do have a little wind-up bomb here. You can still get hit by your own bomb blast, so that's not changed. But we can take 4 hits. And we can fight clowns who are attacking us with knives. Clowns are attacking me. Shoot. They're not one of the better known clowns. It's true. Ah, shoot. I was trying to be rad. They are kinda. They are a harder enemy in the game. Kind of like a Mega... wait, which game am I thinking of? It's, anyway, they have a... You're right, you want to hit the upper one first. If you hit the ball, they, become worse. They start throwing knives. Alright, we're just gonna power through this. It's the best sound effect. Sayara knows what's up. That one. The I did it. The I did it clear has the same power as a few. At least for me it does. Oops. Probably died just now. They don't have lives in this, I don't know.
The game's over.
Yeah. I think you just start from here, yeah. Yeah, these alarm sounds are rough. They're in other stages, of course, but... yeah. Bouncy. This game was another rental back in the day for me. It is a pretty good. It's a pretty good platformer. It's not as good as like you're like Super Mario 64 and all, but it's a fun. It's a very functional, fun platformer. It's a level by level structure, so it's a little more interesting than say like a Banjo-Kazooie. I think holds up a little better for me. The fixed camera helps a lot, actually. I'm not gonna do too many of these here, but it's fine. I did it! Like I said, the soundtrack, it's a weird soundtrack, but it's a really cool one. The Jinchikuma. I believe all of the soundtrack is actually on her, is it Bandcamp? I think it's on Bandcamp. Or Spotify. Oh no, it's Spotify, whatever. It's one of the streaming ones. It's not Bandcamp, it's the indie one that I use. That's the one I'm on, that I use. Bubble Man. Bubble Boy. Bubble Man, that's right. Oh. Yeah, Bubble Man is a Mega Man boss. And this game is neat. Its story is literally Star Wars: A New Hope, but you know, we'll forgive it. I'll forgive it for the scenes of particular merit for me. But let's we'll table that for now for the actual playthrough. Bomb Man is a Mega Man boss. It's not Bomber Man, who became a real boy after he escaped the factory. That is the Bomberman story. The story of the original Bomberman. If you wanted to know that. Escape from Dr. Wowie. Now, Leona, have you ever seen the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon? There we go. I did it! Then, there we go. You have not, okay. Do you know what it is? So I'm just making sure you do. If not, then we have a thing to do later. So that's actually like the hidden world of this game. I'm gonna show off just a little more of this game, actually. Even though we're gonna give this like a full playthrough later. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So, like, let's see. Let's do... I'll show you a couple things for this game that you're going to be dealing with when you watch. I will play that first level because it has the song, and the song's real good. No, this is actually, like, one of the best songs, like on the N64. I got your power. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh no, wait, no, that's... Or is that the Mega Man OVA? I don't know anymore. Shoot. I mean, if it's an American cartoon, there's probably an episode where Dr. Wily becomes Santa Claus. I'm trying to think of the episodes. I only own the first season of that show. I will eventually sometime have the other one. That show got like 26 episodes. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? It's Bomberman. That's what Bomberman's good at. He's good at blowing stuff up. Fireproof vest. He can't do much else. I mean, he's Bomberman. I have the fireproof vest, so I don't have to worry about getting hit by my own bombs. But I do have to worry about getting hit by tank check. Revenge of the Chicks. Revenge of the Peeps. It's not Revenge of the Chicks. That's a different movie. That's a way different movie. Like I said, we're gonna give this actually like a full playthrough later. So I don't want to show too much more off of this game, even though Fi did recommend it. But like I said to her, we're gonna play this one later, fully. So I got a request of something that was amazing. Published by THQ and developed by I actually forget who developed this game. I've got something special. No wrestling. No wrestling, actually. I think Sayara has absolute fear, like Abel. Right now it's not turning on, which is a good sign for everyone. Give me 1 second. Look, I know. Imagineer, that's who the developer is. I know that THQ is never a good sign. Now look. After 5 did a full playthrough of this game. And he said he enjoyed himself, for the most part. Celtland, an island where magical spirits abound. This is the abode of magicians who have become powerful through a pack of spirits. These are apprentices of the Mill Road Monastery, among them a young apprentice, Brian. He had 63 more sequels. There are actually 2 games in this series. There is this game, of course, and then there's a Game Boy Color game as well. All right, Leanna. It's okay. We're gonna play a bad JRPG. Hexagons? Do you like hexagons? We're actually gonna go ahead and just do a little bit. I don't have a controller pack in here right now. I do have one over there, but I'm not gonna worry about it. You beg him not to leave. You still say you must go after your father. No matter how wonderful your powers may be, you are still a child. Your father, Lord Bartholomew. Bartholomew? Okay, never mind. Bad joke. We'll have to search for the stolen L-Tale book, and has been missing for a month. No wonder you're worried about him. Contained in the words of the book is a power that exceeds human knowledge. I wonder who could have possibly stolen it from the crypt of the monastery. If an evil person should use it, the country and all of its cities will be destroyed. The spirit's blessings will disappear, and Kelpsland will once again be visited by a day of grief. Not a day of darkness or a day of evil, a day of grief. Bartholomew's disappearance may mean he is caught in the fighting over the book. If you go, you may find yourself in danger as well. If you still insist, begin by going to Dondoran. I'll ask the King of Dondoran Castle to protect you. Alright. So this is an RPG. The N64 does have a couple of RPGs. Not many of them. This is one of them, though. Which doesn't say a lot for, like, you know, where this game's gonna go. But it is a neat game. It's fully 3D. It is fully 3D. It has a, only one playable character. So you're only worried about Brian. You're not really worried about money either. You're not worried about other things. You're mainly worried about your own stats and healing, basically healing. As you get close to the hidden spirit, you will see a sign. When you see it, press the Z button. The mark of 4 spirits will appear. Press one of the C buttons to choose which of the spirits you wish to increase. You need as much help from each of these spirits as you can get. Fire spirit's up, water spirit is down, earth is left, wind is right. So your C stick, actually, your C buttons are your magic. So you can access your magic and what abilities you have and how they level up. So it is a very simple looking game, but you know, that Brian model looks pretty good. So our wooden scepter is the only way we can defend ourselves, along with the spells. So, yeah, we do have a stick. We're gonna hit people with a stick. It's gonna be we're a magic boy. Leave now. Brian and his last Lord Bartholomew said he crossed Lord Kildry on the way to Larapool. It does actually have quite a bit of it. Like, your spells are the most important, really, for this game. They are your best source of attacking, especially. But some might argue that like Earth is going to be like the biggest one you're going to increase, and water. Water's like has your healing spells, and then Earth has a barrier spell. That's really useful, and kind of its late stuff. Oh yeah, he's master of all 4 elements. You know, I'm not even sure. It might have healing spells. I have this game's strategy guide. I should look at it one day. I should look at it more one day and see its layout. What spells. It's a pretty colorful looking game. Like, say what you will, like, about, like, the PS, you know, like the N64's RPGs, at least. There's a couple I can think of off the top of my head. There's this game, this Aiden Chronicles, which is also not very good from what I understand. I've never played it, but I know people have said it's not very good. I'd grab it. I'd actually think about grabbing it one day. Nay. This game does have a neat look to it. Hold on, there's a question mark. So you find those elementals, but we also level up our abilities by actually attacking enemies and getting hit damaged by enemies. Kind of like Final Fantasy II, or, you know, Saga as well. So there's no level in this game, it's just a lot of, you know, that stuff. Like running on the map, on the field map here, does actually level up our speed. It's like our stats are here. Oh yeah, we can. There's your elements and stats. HP, MP, defense, and AGI. Go find a town, we'll hit some things with a stick, then we'll move on from here, actually, but, you know, we're gonna show this off a little bit. Because we've already been going for 2 hours. I keep trying to hit the R button to change camera, but that's not what it is. Like, you can find, like in this game, you can find a field and rubber band your controller and, you know, run around to increase your speed. Rad. We're gonna look at these small children. Oh my gosh, look at that character model. Any of this is good. How you doing, shepherd boy? Yeah, like I said before, I have this game's strategy guide. I should actually look at it and give it a bit. The snot-nosed kid from Wind Waker. The snot-nosed kid from Wind Waker is really good. No hexagons? You hate it. Well... and people became lazy. Yeah, I understand. I don't have a memory card in here, so I can't save. I would put a memory card in there, but it's all the way over there. Oh, Shannon's traveling too. Nice. Hi, Shannon. I hope you don't turn out to be evil. Oh, did I say that? Hey, Tim. Thanks, Tim. I do appreciate this game actually does look pretty good. Like, it's not the best looking game, of course, but you know, it's cute. Like, look, the trees are gonna be 2D sprites. It's fine. Right, now we're on the field map. And this game does have random encounters. So, the battle system in this game is... doing hits to enemies while they hit you back with other magics. So this is not a hexagon, this is an octagon. So yeah, you're right, there are no hexagons. This is an octagon. Oh, that's right in front of you. Yeah, it has to be... Miss! Bonk him with the stick. Bonk him with the horny stick. Got bread. Got bread from a werehair. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hitting the wrong button again. Bong with my stick. Bam. Horny bonked the rabbit into oblivion. Oh, now it's a wolf. Hellhound. Are we allowed to use the word hell in an N64 game? You actually do get MP back at a pretty good rate, so like your MP sort of heals automatically. Not just sort of, it does heal automatically. So, you know, it'll happen. Can you horny bunk somebody with a rock? Ooh. Select an element. I can't save anyway, so it's not going to be too much of a big deal. But, you know. Oh, shoot. That is something. It's a big mouth. We bunk them with rocks. Miss. Imprisoned from Skyward Sword. Yeah. Werehair. Oh, 3 werehairs. aimed at better. Damn. These guys are kicking my butt. There we go. I meant to bunk. I did 9 HP. Yo, it's a house. It's a fortune teller. Yeah, I think it doesn't. I think it does say that. It is a tiny bunny. Someone turned into a tiny bunny. It's not a horrible fate, you know. Being a bunny is not that bad, I guess. But I am dropping a rock on the rabbit's head, so you know. I guess that is something. I think getting attacked does actually improve your defense. Something like that. Make it a town where it's safe. Oh no. There's something else over there. Uh-oh. It's a man-eater. Whoa. Here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. Whoa. Here she comes. She's a man-eater. Sorry about that. I'm assuming we're not doing Man-Eater Monday. I'm kind of hoping we do, because, you know, there's Out of Touch Thursday. I was kind of hoping there'd be Man-Eater Mondays along with that. A robber is about. Well, thank you, sir. Hollow Knight's all good. I'm in good company. I knew that already, but can't go for that Wednesdays. There we go. Sarah Smile Thursdays. You do Rich Girl Fridays. Look, I did actually go to a, I have gone to a Hall & Oates concert. They actually played, like, both of my favorite Hall & Oates songs at that concert, which, like, one of them is, like, Rich Girl is one of my favorite, is my favorite personally, but, there's also another one, which is, like, a weird one. that I was not expecting to hear, and they did play it. They did perform it. It was great. Did It is underrated. I think that song is great. Is Rich Girl too harsh for Fridays? I don't think... maybe. Maybe it's a Monday song. Right, yeah, that song. That's my favorite Hall Note song. That one and Rich Girl. I like these man ears. They got bones. There we go. Oh no, it's coming to attack me. Sarah Smile, Las Vegas Turn Around, both good. I mean, I guess if we're going for this specific genre, this specific genre of, or this specific era of music, there's either a, either have a Las Vegas Turnaround or a New York Minute. Which one's worse or better? New York Minute's not. That's Don Henley, but you know, I'm trying to make a joke. Yo, we made it to town. Anyway, you've got to do a quest here into the forest, which is the dungeon. You gotta fight a bandit. Get the earth crystal back. Keep the earth crystal. Move on to the next town. Yeah, this is a it's an RPG. You know, it is an RPG that has its own sort of look to it. It's a little different looking than other RPGs. I think it's better than like. There's some other games that this game is definitely worse than. This game is, you know, better than for sure. Like, I'm thinking about Shadow Madness on the PS1. This game's better than Shadow Madness. But anyway, I'd say it's been about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going to play something that's a little weird. That was not recommended. I think I'm actually go ahead and cut this list down a little bit. Though we have played some good stuff. I'm going to play something that I don't think a lot of people know about. This is a Nintendo published game. Developed by Noise. So, this is Custom Robo. This is the original Custom Robo. I think we just jump in. Just kind of jump in. I think I already have a robot made. I don't remember how to play this. So you probably heard of this one on the GameCube. You probably played the GameCube game, if you have played this. Or the DS game. There's a DS game as well. I think it was the last one. Unfortunate, because this is actually kind of a neat arena battler concept party game. And this is not like developed by Nintendo. This is published by them though. Just kind of a neat. It's a neat concept for a game where you have a small robot that you build and do that. It's very similar. I would call this like a response though to like a Virtual On. Like this is definitely more like a Virtual On than anything. There we go. Rebirth. Got a robot we build. It's great. So you can actually set up pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and make our go. Do that, we do the roll. Oh, and we're upside down. So yeah, you have a different variety of weapons to equip. You have a thing to do. You can play this, of course, with multiple players. Customize robots and fight. There is a story mode. It kind of plays just like an RPG. The cart that I have in particular does have pretty much everything unlocked, I think, for the most part. Like everything that kind of make it fun, but you're able to kind of play it without having to worry too much about other things. So, you know, there it is. This was never released in North America. There is a fan translation, though. But this is one of the Japanese-only N64 games, along with, like, you know, some of the other cool ones, like the original Animal Crossing or the Wonder Project J sequel. That is really, really cool. Give us bunny boys. I knew I'd have a winner here to kind of show off. I'm not going to play much of it, but I have played the GameCube one. I don't own it. I borrowed it from a friend. Who I was able to pretty much get the whole rundown. I no longer have the save file since that memory card corrupted. Still have to replay a whole bunch of GameCube games to get save files back. Oh no, whatever will I do? still got, you know, its usual... It does have some graphical quirks the N64 has, but it is a cute-looking game. So this is a close-range weapon. Can't spam it. I'm not sure exactly. Just kind of keep going here a little bit more. Landing your head up is actually way better. You have to move right away. Good set of weapons. There's different robot body types, different weapons to use. Like I said, it's more like a virtual on than a than like a traditional fighting game is. Like that game is a mecha based thing, and this game is I think very similar to that. I almost wonder if this game is like a response to that game specifically, but I'm not entirely sure myself. But after playing Virtual On more, I'm like, oh wait, this game right after. I'm like, oh wow, this is actually Custom Robo is basically Virtual On, just with customization and not like a straight up arcade experience like Virtual On is. Still, it is a neat game. It's actually a very good, neat game. It was a fun pickup for me when I found it. I found it at a store, actually. So I was like, oh, shoot, this is custom. I know exactly what this is. It's Custom Robo. So yeah, if I can do a little bit here. I don't know what this does. Oh yeah, this is what the actual, like, the RPG part looks like. You can appreciate sprites on the N64. I wish we had more games in the N64 that look like this. I like it too. I think you have to use that body type in this game. Anime Guile. one, but we're doing it. Is that a practice? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I see. That's practicing. Okay. See, this is why I don't stream Japanese games yet. I might one day, actually. I'll probably do a Japanese Saturday night. That'll be interesting. Are we down or back? Paneled upon on the Switch Online service. Yeah, they released Paneled Upon Japanese. I've actually been playing the Picross, the Mario Picross. Mostly to make John disappointed in me, and also to do fun Picross puzzles. I like Picross. I like it. The fairies are good. Okay, this person's save file I have disrespected entirely. Yeah, I think you just kind of do it. This is like a tournament of some kind, most likely. I haven't started like the game from like the beginning to see what's in it, but it's a neat looking game. And the actual the mode. Oh, John says that Picross is boring and are bad puzzles. They're all the same. That's why John would be disappointed in me. Alright. But enough of that. We're going to end this night off. One last game. I'm actually not going to do Conquer's Bad Fur Day because we've actually been going for like 2 hours and 30 minutes already. We're going to end it with one of the best games in the system. So I'm going to hold off actually. Some of the other ones are just... The ones I did not pull out for this stream actually I'm going to save for like another time. It will give a little more attention. One of them was Jet Gemini. And the other one's Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Those are both rare games. Like rare as in the company. Not rare as in, you know, hard to find. We will probably do that later then, at some point. So, I will do Conquer's Bad Fur Day at some point, Liana. And Jet Force Gemini was, I think, Burger-sama. But Burger-sama also requested Quest 64, so... And that one's more fun to look at. Jet Force is an interesting game. I don't know if I'm going to do the actual Easter egg for this one. It's probably Totaka song, because this is a Totaka soundtrack. I don't know if it's in this game. I'm just going to go ahead and just go straight into this right now. Someone doesn't have Nightmare Creatures or Blast Corps, which is another rare game. Yeah, I guess I have to find a copy of Nightmare Creatures now. I'm gonna go race with Dolphin for a little bit. I've never played either, so I'll have to go find this at some point. I have to give myself an excuse to go down to the exchange with a mask and look for more N64 games that are probably pretty cheap. I don't think Blast Corps is that expensive. I bet Nightmare Creatures is dirt cheap. So I have to get specifically the Nightmare. Oh, there's Brawler. I've seen it now before. I've now seen it. I'm like, okay. I'll have to look for it. There is an N64 version of it, though, right? Like that, either that or the PS1 version. I think there's a. That's the one I know. Off the top of my head. I'm not sure which one would be better. Alright, we're ready. Let's start this race.
Welcome to Sandy Beach.
Sandy Beach, or Sunny Beach as it's called for,
Get ready for the first race. 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Good. Nice. Look, everybody behind you. Good. Nice. Maximum power.
you know, this is not a, it's not a trick race game at all. This is just a straight up racing game. It's a really good one. Okay, we will wipe out at some point. If I wipe out on Sandy Beach, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself, actually. I've been trying to find excuses more to play this game, because I had this game back as a kid. I had this game, and I did not play it much. And I don't know why. I know why, but I don't know why entirely, because I come back to it now, and it's, like, a really good game. It's a game I have way more appreciation for than I ever did when it was out. Plus, it's got great music, and I'm pretty sure the GameCube one does not have great music.
Move on to the next round.
That helps a lot. Though I do have to find a copy of Blue Storm at some point, I guess. I don't think it's cheap
Warm up your
anymore.
engine.
Maybe it is.
3, 2, 1, go! Nice! Nice! Look, everybody is behind you! Maximum power!
More. There we go. Going as a certain number of points. You have to drive through each of these. Drive, you know, to the correct, you know, position of these buoys, or else you'll lose a point. You have 5 misses down there you can do. You also do lose power if you ow.
Okay. 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 Nice. Maximum power.
Not more.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Great.
Oh, take the second.
You finished second and got 4 points. Nice going. Move on to the next round.
Welcome to Milky Lake.
Milky Lake. This level's cool.
Signal.
Plus waves.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Weather's cleared up. Not the fog. Yeah. Yeah, at least there's no pyramid head. That'd make it very interesting. Yeah, Danger Storm, that's right. Middle name is Danger. Actually, it's not my middle name at all. There we go. Play that cowbell. No, this is not the cowbell one. This second place is the cowbell.
On to the next round.
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
Marine Fortress. We're gonna go race around the Marines.
3, 2, 1.
Jump.
Looking good.
Here are race conditions.
You've been overtaken. Let's go first. You've been overtaken. Nice. Okay.
If I don't read chat, excuse me.
Go for it.
Doing 100 kilometers per hour. I should mention this is actually the Japanese version, so it uses kilometers per hour. I'm not sure if the I haven't played the English version of this game in a long time, like in a very long time, so I don't know if it actually changed that. It probably did. Oh shoot, I've missed. That was bad. Yeah, I failed this one.
Nice try.
I fell off there. I've streamed this better.
You finished fourth and got 1 point. Keep trying. Move on to the
They're still in first,
round.
though, so it's not that bad.
Welcome to Port
We
Pirate.
have to do Port Pirates. Port Pirate.
Have a good race. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, pretty much. It's called Port Pirates, so I don't know. It's either that or there's a lot of piracy going on. I'm assuming there's a lot of piracy going on here. They're probably illegally downloading Nintendo games. They don't tell you that if Nintendo catches you illegally downloading Nintendo games, they make you raise Port Pirates. But like real Port Pirates that they have at Nintendo of America. On a jet ski. That's what they do. I just run them over. Wow. That was mean. And then you become an uncle that works at Nintendo. Like they transform you into an uncle that works at Nintendo. Let's see. Other jet ski racing games. There's Jet Moto. Is that one of them? What's a PlayStation one?
You finished first and got 7 points.
Hydro Thunder. That's Hydro Thunder. That's on the Dreamcast, and there's a PS2. There's a PS2 version of it as well. I think on a Midway collection.
Welcome to Southern Island.
It sounds like Hydro Thunder, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, Southern Island. Here we go.
Good luck. 3, 2, 1.
Last race. I could use a sponsor right now.
Everybody is behind you.
Maybe that's it. Okay. Alright. So this stage is neat because the tide lowers every lap. So yeah, the tide lowers every lap. Okay. So it's Hydro Thunder Hurricane, okay. I'm gonna rock this final race. We're gonna do it. Okay. The Xbox magazine. Yeah. The demo discs. I have one Xbox demo disc somewhere. Probably with the Xbox games. There we go. Still got first. Not perfect, but that's still good. Watch that ending. Oh yeah, it looks like the, okay, yeah, it looks like the frames started mellowing down. That's good.
You're the champion. Congratulations.
Long time. Appreciate that good music.
You get to move up to the next class.
Look, it's okay, I understand. We were all looking for that. We were all looking for that. I'm not going to explain what I was looking for back when I was a teenager. It's fine. Let's just say this. My interests now are very similar to my interests then. Pretty much the same, actually. Like, not much has changed. So anyway, so that was Random N64 night. I will save those other ones, I think, for some other time, because, you know, don't want to do entirely everything right now. And, like, Bomberman Hero will actually come back to, like, to do, like, a full playthrough of, because I'll feel like playing that at some point soon. But thank you all for coming out, and thank you all for watching. Good stream. Pretty much that's what I have for tonight, so thank you all very much for coming out and watching me play random N64 games.
Checkpoint clear. How'd you do that?
Well, anyway, that's all I really have. So yeah, thank y'all very much for doing random N64 games with me. And next time, I'll figure it out what we're gonna stream next. I don't know yet. Let me beat Cold Steel 4. 'Cause I'm still working on that. But yep, thank y'all very much, and I'll see y'all around sometime. Probably maybe this weekend. I don't know yet. We'll see. My schedule's changed again, so for me not leaving at all. Mario 63 Chaos. Mario 64 sounds like a good game to show y'all in Japanese, actually. I'll think about that sometime. Anyway, thank y'all. Have a good evening.